Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode on the Patreon server. Lots of things have happened. Sorry, I'm just laughing. So I logged on, and I logged on. I was just gonna wait for the world to load and whatever. I went and did some other stuff on Patreon that I need to post some posts and stuff to Patreon and let patrons know what's going on. And I come back and I just see this warp castle, warp castle, warp castle, warp castle, warp castle, warp castle, warp castle. By the way, I'll show you. Warp castle is a command, and it will teleport you to here, outside the castle. Um, it's kind of a command. I'm using the pickle hosting multicraft panel command system thing where it will pick up on the message that you have and then execute a command based on that message, so it teleport you to here. Anyway, I come on in and TS1 is warping the castle over and over and over and over and over again. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And he's like, help! Trapped in end! Warp castle, warp castle, warp castle. I was like, right, okay. So, what happened, well, I don't know the exact details, what happened apparently was he was in the end, or went to the end, and it threw him into the void, I think, somehow. But Warp Castle wasn't sending him to here, it's sending him to these coordinates in the end, so he could keep spamming Warp Castle to keep himself afloat. How he typed it in while falling and thinking of that, I don't even know. Like, I'd have been freaking out. But anyway, so I tried TPing him to me. I was over here somewhere, and I tried TPing him to me. Apparently, TP doesn't work across dimensions. TP being teleport, by the way. Which again, I guess, is why he wasn't coming up to here. If you guys know a way of making it work across dimensions, that would be real useful. But anyway, he just wasn't coming here. So I put him in creative mode, and he could fly and save himself. I thought it was pretty funny. Anyway, so this is a castle. I think you guys have seen this. No, I don't think you have actually. This tower has been completed. This is a tower coming off of the Great Hall there. It's got a nice little door. According to Infertile Turtle, it looks like a kind of shady brothel kind of area, which is exactly what I was going for, actually. It's got a nice little staircase going up here and some windows and whatnot, and you can look out and stuff. And then it comes up to the Great Hall here. And by the way, in the Great Hall, somebody left me a get well soon chicken noodle soup. Or chicken noodle stew. No soup. Soup is good. Yeah, that was really sweet. I like that. That's nice of them. That's not aligned. I need to move this room, I think. I think I need to make it a little bit wider. But anyway, the Great Hall is done. The roof changes colour. I'll show you that in a second. This is a little annex hall. Annex? What's an annex? Is annex the right word? It's a little hall that comes off the Great Hall here. That window may be a little too tall. It kind of looks modern. We may shorten that. But anyway, this is just a little room where people chill. This door may or may not go somewhere. It's just kind of in this wall to be a detail in that wall for now. The other thing we have completed is around this way. This pathway here, which kind of looks good. I do need to change up a couple of bits because you can kind of ride the rail here. In fact, I can do that now. Boop, boop. And you can fit out these, but that's fine. It's not really like a mountain you're going to fall down, so whatever. But that comes down to this patio kind of area for now, and then it continues back up this way. It's kind of embedded in the rock here, and you can look up and see the Great Hall up there too, which I think is really nice. But it continues up around this way, along like so. Again, you can look up and see the Great Hall. And then it comes to this kind of suspension-ish bridge kind of thing. I don't really know. I'm not too happy about that. We may need to change some things up. Maybe do... Oh. Ah, boy. He may have meant to do that. That's one of the ways to get at the end. It's funny. I don't know if the dragon's been defeated. But yeah, there we go. That's kind of what's going on with the castle right now. We also have this. So somebody in the comments left a comment, I guess, as you do in the comments. That's how the comments work. Welcome to 2015, where the internet is in full-fledged. Using the clone command instead, which makes a lot more sense. I already knew the clone command existed because I was planning on using it elsewhere. So why I didn't use it, I don't know. I may need to change this actually. Having a thought here. Go have a gander at this quickly. Oops. Because in here. Oh no. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Anyway, let's go back down this way because it's not cloning the air, so that works. So if you press any of these buttons, for now the buttons are there just for testing purposes really, but I'll change those to be some trigger somewhere else. Still not entirely sure how I want to trigger it. But you can see the roof changes color. We can get it to change something else. Maybe a nice. I quite like the acacia wood actually, but let's change it to the not the acacia, the birch. But let's change it to the acacia. And then that will be. Let's also do a time of set day. And there you go. So that will change colour. Nice and simple. I've only cloned a quarter of the roof. Basically, if I clone the entire roof, it would be this length, and then the depth of that times 8. So this way it decreases the depth by a quarter, so it's not just a huge hole and a big mess, and I can still put basements and stuff underneath. And all I need to do is just do 4 commander blocks essentially to clone this 1, 2, 3, 4 times for each section of the roof. So that works nicely. I'm happy with that. The other thing the other thing I wanted to show you guys, this highlight under here, I think that looks really nice. I really do. Let me know what you guys think. But I love the orange. Maybe not under here as much, but under here looks amazing. The other thing that's going on is over here. Somebody's built this actually. I think somebody must have built this manually because it wasn't here before and it shouldn't have got cloned anywhere. So I'm guessing somebody was testing something out for me, which is nice. Got these guys on my side. Anyway, over here, so there's no staircase there. If we press this button, boom, staircase. This staircase me and Infertile Turtle were designing last night. It looks okay. I'm happy with it. Staircases in Minecraft are always a really difficult thing to do because they're so frickin' ugly. But I'm happy with it, I guess. Kind of looks quite cool, I guess. Anyway, that's that. And you can walk up it and such as a staircase. You gotta kind of do that really. And then if we come over here and press this one, boop, staircase is gone and replaced with railings. So the way this is working, we've got a model of the staircase and a model of the lack of staircase, I guess. So you see one side, like this platform is the edge of that platform there. These spruce planks, so those edge spruce planks there. So it's either going to clone in all of this, the staircase, or it's going to clone in just the fence. And it's also against the wall, so instead of doing the entire thing, we only need to do up to this section. So there are going to be 3 versions of this staircase. One that is cloning the entire thing, so one that will clone the entire staircase or the entire gap from wall to wall for the middle one here, or one that will clone this edge, the right hand edge, so it will leave the very left edge out because the very left edge will be replaced by the wall, and the opposite as well, it will leave the very right edge out because the right edge will be replaced by the wall here. And the way that works, it just clones the section. So it's cloning a section from here, like a box, up to this white wool, like that. And then it's cloning another block up to, or from that white wall up to there. The reason being is because if it was the entire block, it would affect the platform underneath, because obviously the block would go from all the way from this point over to here and then up to there. So these blocks would, whoops, that was a mistake. These blocks would get affected, which is not a good thing. But that is that. I'm happy with how that turned out. I just need to basically copy this 4 times, 1 for each cardinal direction. And I also need to move it down slightly, because at the moment it comes up into the library courtyard here. So we need to move this down a few blocks, but that's fine. That's not too hard to do. I can just do another clone command, really, to move it. I'm probably going to do... I don't know, actually. I might do a platform on every point. Like a platform, here, 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 all 9 of these, up 1 level, all 9, up another level, all 9. Or I might have the platforms appearing and disappearing too. Because I know the stairs are going to appear and disappear. They're going to change. The platforms may change as well. I think that'd be quite cool if they were to do that. But that's what we've got. That's what we've got going on right now on the Patreon server. Let me do this quickly. I'll just do this one because I started, so I finish. It's kind of like Mastermind. I started, so I'll finish. I bet you guys have never watched Mastermind, have you? Jeez. It's even from my youth. Is it even still going? I don't even know if it's still going. Anyway, let's go have a gander and see what's going on in the world. We have... This is funny. We have Timothy's grave here. Here lies Timothy. We have Timothy II's grave here. Again, me and Infertile Turtle. I spawned in a whole bunch of sheep and raised them up, and they were hanging from a fence in the air, and they were kind of bouncing on the fence here. And Infertile Turtle took one of them and he named it Timothy. It was a little tiny black sheep, and he named it Timothy, and I stole Timothy and I hung him up with the rest of the sheep. And I told him, shoot all the sheep, don't shoot Timothy. He didn't shoot Timothy. He shot the fence. Well, he shot the lead. The lead's on the fence. And when you shoot a lead on a fence, it breaks. And all the sheep fell to their death. And it was hilarious. It was so funny. This tree's bothering me. It was so funny. All the sheep died. So I spawned him another sheep, and he called it Timothy 2. And he was walking Timothy 2 back to spawn. And Timothy 2 fell down one of these holes. And as soon as Timothy 2 touched the ground, Timothy 2 died because he had accumulated so much fall damage. Timothy 3, I believe this is Timothy 3 actually. Yep, Timothy von Doodly Burton 3. He's fine though, for now. It was funny. It was good times, good times. Anyway, we also have, this is a post office, which still exists here. Someone's pigeonhole, someone's pigeonhole. That's pigeonhole. Do I have anything in my pigeonhole? A book and a stick. Nice! That's communal pigeonhole. For all your communal pigeoning needs. Hello. Oh, it's Sisto. Did I notice that before? I don't know. Anyway. This also over here is Adlington. Adlingtown. Okay, Adlingtown. That's weird to say. I don't like that. Adlingtown. Blah, 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 blah. Adlingtown. It makes me feel like my tongue is swollen. Welcome center. Anyway. To new patrons, welcome. To old patrons, welcome back. Take any basic supplies you need to start and replace them when you're able. Have fun. We have maps of various places. Pongyang is in the hangar over there. I might teleport to these coordinates. Seika, Tecum, Zinux, Mini Adlington over there, or kind of bigger Adlington over there. Cobble Mansion. Okay, I know where that is. This is an overall map, I'm guessing. That's where I am. What is that? That's the lava pool, probably. Okay. Graydon is a cloud thing, which was that, I believe. Forever and Delta don't know. CS1 Crafty Tower. Billy Bob the Third. Something. And me, the castle. Yay! Castle. So that's a cool thing that exists. Good with that. We got a message board here. There again you see the command. And we have a voting system. So, John Gavin was saying, like, I would like keep inventory. I was like, okay, well, what I'll do is put it up to vote. So I built this real quick. You come in, you grab a piece of paper, you cast a vote by naming it in a anvil, and throwing it in there. Let me throw up another sign quickly. Votes can / should be anonymous. That's probably spelled wrong, but whatever, I don't care. I'm a rebel. It's my server, I can do what I want. I'm also going to set up a device where if the chest is ever opened before the voting period ends, then the vote will not. Then the votes will not count and stuff. So like this is going to be a proper voting thing where you cannot trick it. Hopefully. But yes, you name the piece of paper, throw it in the hopper, and the hopper will take it down into a chest where it will stay. Really? Stay. Thank you. Where it will stay in the chest, and then I'll count the votes later on and see what the general consensus is. So that's a cool thing. We may, or somebody may, I don't know, hopefully somebody will, make it into a nicer building, like a town hall kind of building or something. Yeah, that's kind of what's going on there. This little house we've seen before. Crafty Tower, there's some banners on Crafty Tower now. But not sure if anything else has changed. Lots of vines. That's the thing. This little building is also new down here. Little cobblestone building next Crafty Tower. Probably a creep hole in there, which is a shame. And the only other place that we don't know is the hangar, which... we still got time. Yeah, let's go check the hangar real quick and we'll call it a day. Whoops. The hangar. TP Adlington 2 490 100 1190. Ooh. Oh wow. Hot damn. This is quite the building. Holy. It's a survival too. I really like that floor. Is that... Oh wow. That's stone and is that regular andesite? Whoops. Yeah, regular andesite, not smooth. That looks really nice actually. That gives that checkerboard effect. Oh wow. Ooh. Yee. Ooh. So shiny. That looks really nice. Why is it only that wide though? It's 1.5, or it has a half at the end. That's kind of annoying. I dislike this building intensely now. What is this? Downstairs, enchanting mines and warehouse. Okay. Well, we don't need to see that. Welcome to... Oh, it's Hangar 18! Oh, I see. I understand. The, that show there, right? I've not actually watched it. Well, I did watch part of an episode once. I don't really care for it, but maybe I should have given it more of a chance. Well, that's cool. Oh, CS1 is having problems. That's really cool, actually. I like that. It's a nice, huge build. It's always impressive to see big builds like that. Where's the castle now, these days? Not this way. Warp castle. Boop. Anyway, I think that'll do it for another episode of the Patreon server. Not a lot of other stuff to do, and I'll call it a day. So I'll call it a day here. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. I would also like to thank Pickle Hosting for hosting the Patreon server. If you guys would like access to the Patreon server, hang out, build, have fun, do whatever, then you can do so by pledging $10 a month. On my Patreon page, there's a link in the description to do so. There's also a link in the description of pretty much all of my videos since recently. But yes, as always, thank you guys very much for watching, and I shall see you all in the next video.